Benvenuti a tutti! I'm so sorry, everyone. It seems my mic wasn't fully turned on. I am a new small streamer, so I'm very sorry about that little technical delay. I hope everyone's having a great day on this lovely Saturday. I'm gonna be playing some Super Meat Boy. I hope everyone's having a great day. I personally had a pretty good day. So, one of my good friends just graduated high school, so I went to our graduation party. You know, I am a college student, so I still know people around my neighborhood from my old high school, and this person in particular was one of my good friends. She was my double cast in King Lear. We were both the fool, and, you know, I can't... It's actually so shocking, you know, I was a jester? What? I would never be a jester, no, but I guess that's why they picked me. You know, I just walk into the room looking like this, and they're like, okay, we gotta take this girl as the fool in King Lear. And that was such a fun part, and she's one of my good friends. So I talked with them, but I was so shocked. I was like, oh my god, I don't want to go back to high school. I don't want to go back to high school, because I kept having to hear about high school drama and people that I did not want to think about again. And I'm like, oh my god, theater kids really do have so much, like, oh my god, this guy hates this guy, and this girl hates the other guy, and it was crazy. They also regaled me with tales of their beach week adventures. So a thing in my school many seniors do is, if they're rich, I guess, they rent out a place near the beach and hang out. And I never did this. As you can tell, I'm a little nerdy from being a VTuber and all. But I never did beach week, but they were telling me about their stories, and I'm like, oh my god. You know, I guess I never was in with the crowd, but I'm like, I did not know everyone in high school was just getting Tinder and trying to hit on lifeguards and, you know, going to pizza places and causing ruckuses, but I just stayed inside and watched my anime and my VTubers. And look where that got me now. Now I game on the internet and am a VTuber myself. So, I hope everyone's excited for some Super Meat Boy today. I've been a fan of platformers all my life, and this is one of the most famous indie platformers, and I believe it's by the same guy that made The Binding of Isaac, which I do not own, but it is a game I definitely would like to play. Maybe once it gets on the Steam Summer Sale, I'll pick it up and play it on Steam. If there are any games you want me to play, then please let me know. Reach out to me on Twitter. Let me know in your comment sections, because I would be very excited to play different games, whatever you guys want me to do. So, just let me know. Let me know. Do you want to do a peanut butter? Do you want to do a peanut butter? I don't know why I made it sound like peanut butter. Want a peanut butter? Want a peanut butter? But anyway, we love to be silly. I think it's time to jump into some Super Meat Boy. So, let's go. Is that what Super Meat Boy says? I joke. I'm trying to... This is quite sad. I'm trying to... Okay, I hope everyone can see Super Meat Boy. I'm on the menu right now. Can everyone hear the audio? I hope it sounds good. Let me know in the comments section. In chat, how's everything feeling? And I think it's time to just jump into it. So... let's go back and start the game. Chapter 1, The Forest. Boom. Oh, I think I skipped the cutscene. Okay. Chapter 1, The Forest. Hello, world. What happens? Okay. Look, complete. Okay, we can wall jump it. Let's go. Okay, I guess it replays each level. Shift. Oh, shift is run, I see. Boom. Edmund, I thought this game was supposed to be difficult, man. Come on. I should not be saying that. Not to tempt fate. So I guess it's kind of like a speed game. Let me just pick up whatever that was. Bandage. Okay, that's our collectible for this game, I suppose. Holy Mountain. Oh, we can wall jump up mountains. Can we? I am too Celeste brained. I'm trying to do neutral wall jumps like in Celeste, if anyone in the chat is a Celeste player. Whoa, there's a black hole. Nostalgia. Unlock a retro zone. Okay. Is this like the Pico 8 in Celeste? I'm too Celeste pilled. I'm so sorry, everybody. Oh, Edmund. Your game is just too easy for me, Edmund. 1, 2, okay. Oh, no. Edmund, your game is slightly difficult for me, Edmund. I guess the movement is purposely really floaty. Oh my god, only one more life. I'm sorry, Edmund. I'm sorry, Edmund! Oh my god. Okay, we're going back in the warp zone. Because we try. Okay. A committed gamer such as myself. Oh, there's a bandage. Do I try to get the bandage? Game, you must not tempt me with collectibles such as this. Oh my god. I need to get better with the in-air movement, I think. How about like... Hey! That wasn't so bad. Oh my god. Okay, how about like... No. Just get me back up. Okay. And we jump over. And it's as easy as that. Now we just have to do that. Oh, and I still have my lives. Okay. Maybe the bandage gives me another life or something like that? I don't know. Oh my god, I slipped down so fast. Maybe it's the blood. Just makes me slide more. Oh, the blood stays between tries. That's interesting. Lore and Meat Boy. Sorry for anyone who doesn't like blood if I keep playing I play such violent video games on stream, you know. I'm joking. Oh, maybe it's like you get 3 lives for each level. I see. Oh my god, that was embarrassing. I could play this with controller, but you know, we don't like controllers anymore. Oh my god, I died on the first level. I'm so sorry. Should I keep pushing this? I hear this is a very difficult game, so... And I can kind of see how, due to how randomly floaty you are. I believe that's the point of the game, though. So... I will not conflict with your design, Edmund. You are a very respected man in the game design biz! Oh my god. I might have some harsh words to say about you now, Edmund, and... Oh my god. Okay, we lock in. Lock in. And, I think we go back to level 4. Kaboom. Alright, let's go. Holy Mountain again. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. I'm not touching that. No! Oh my god, no. No, I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. So, Edmund, you throw me into this labyrinth again. Well, is this your sick game that you play with me? Because I'm the master of sick games. I'll have you know, I won the Death of the Game competition at my local high school 3 times in a row. I don't know if I even know what I'm talking about. Okay, I think we run, try to get on the platform. We go. And we go back to level 5. We climb this mountain, we do not get sucked into a black hole. You know, for a Celeste player, you'd think I'd be better at climbing mountains. Climb every mountain. Hey, I see the Pale King set up shop in here. I guess maybe there's a bandage hidden in every single level and I'm just not finding them because I'm dumb. Oh, there's one there, but I guess I missed it. Okay. Take 2. I guess maybe the real challenge is getting the bandages. I see. How can I get up there? Oh, I see. Interesting. I must have dissolved the wall upon which it stands. I was trying to be fancy and not end my sentence with a preposition like a nerd. Shout out to that one girl that won the spelling bee it was a local news show I was watching. And she's such a nerd. I will go and get as many horror movies on which on which I can get my hands. Like, really, just I know you care about grammar. I guess I respect being committed to something that much, but honestly, like, I would just say that I can get my hands on, because maybe I'm just a plebe, you know. Move, plebeian. I can ask men about that, because apparently men love the Roman Empire. My brother is a little knowledgeable about the Roman Empire. But yeah, I told people I like history. They start asking me about the Roman Empire. I can't answer anything about the Roman Empire. I'm sorry, guys. They say, who's your favorite emperor? I don't really know, like, that many Roman Empire emperors, unfortunately. Like, I said my favorite was Diocletian, so... Because he did what had to be done, like, you know... And he helped spread glorious Byzantium. Not that I'm like a Byzantine stan or something, but... I don't know, what do we think about Byzantium? I think Byzantium counts as the Roman Empire, personally, but... I don't know if the Ottomans count as Roman Empire. I think they have a claim to Roman Empire, definitely, but like... It's not as naturally as the regular Roman Empire would claim to, like... Now if, like, Turkey claimed to have the Roman Empire, I'd be like, what are you talking about, guys? Like... But Turkey can claim to be the successors to the Ottomans, but they can't claim to be successors to the Romans. So I believe that means that the Ottomans also shouldn't be allowed to claim that they're the successors to the Romans. I think Ottomans were the successors to the Byzantines, I guess. But my whole logic train is not that good. I'm just saying, I don't know if I just think the Ottoman Empire is like its own thing. And especially modern Turkey, I feel like modern Turkey, I would not say has a claim to the Roman Empire. Sorry to all my Turkish nationalists out there. Mustafa Kemal in chat is not approved. Oh my god. You know, maybe I should just like change the way I jump there. You know, you want to know what the definition of insanity is? It's doing the same thing. I've never played Far Cry 2. I don't know. I'm not that big a fan of like AAA games, as you can tell by me playing Super Meat Boy and Dead Cells as my first games on stream. Not that I like hate AAA games. It's just I haven't played that many. I played God of War and God of War Ragnarok, and I like Nintendo first party games a lot. I have a friend that's so into indie games. She doesn't even play. She's never played. She has a Switch. Never played Breath of the Wild. Never played Mario Odyssey. And I was like, that's. You're crazy. You're a psycho. I'm joking. I like her very much. She's a great friend. But I just don't know why would you own a machine capable of playing some of the greatest games ever made, and you'll be like, no, I'll just use it as a glorified Steam Deck. I guess they didn't have Steam Decks at the time at which she purchased one, but really, it seems a downright shame. Such a nice plump frame. What's his name has, nor it can't be traced. Business needs a lift that's to be erased. Think of it as thrift, as a gift, if you get my drift. Seems an awful waste. I mean, with the price of meat, what it is, when you get it, if you get it, good you got it. Take for instance Mrs. Mooney and her pie shop. Business of a pet are using only pussycats and toast. And a pussy's good for maybe 6 or 7 at the most. And I'm sure they can't compare as far as taste, Mrs. Lovett. What a charming notion, eminently practical and yet appropriate as always. Mrs. Lovett, how I've lived without you all these years, I'll never know. How delectable. Also undetectable, how choice, how rare. But what's the sound of the world out there? What, Mr. Todd, what is that sound? Those crunching noises pervading the air. Yes, Mr. Todd, yes, all around. It's man devouring man, my dear. And who are we to deny it in here? Oh my god. Okay, we're so close. What is that? It's priest. Have a little priest. Is it any good, sir? It's too good, at least. Then again, they don't commit sins of the flesh. So it's pretty fresh. Awful lot of fat, only where it's sat. Haven't you got poet or something like that? No, you see the trouble with poet is how do you know it's deceased? Try the priest. Heavenly. Not as hardy as Bishop, but then again not as bland as Curate either. And good for business always leaves you wanting more. Trouble is, we only get it in on Sundays. I'm gonna stop with the Sweeney Todd. I'm so sorry. The theater kid. Maybe it's hanging out with the high school theater people, it makes me turn back into Sweeney Todd. I believe their high school spring show was Sweeney Todd this year. I went to see it because my little brother, light of my life, was playing saxophone in the pit. He's a alto saxophonist. Il sassofono, come diciamo in italiano. Parlo un po' di italiano, ma sto praticando. I want to get better at it. Only took like 300 tries. 600 tries. 600 tries on Super Meat Boy. With only one goal in mind. Get the bandage and find the girlfriend. Oh my god, I'm in hell. I'm in Florida. No offense to Florida. Floridians. Floridians everywhere. I'm sorry, am I gonna get banned in Florida? I know Florida likes banning websites, so maybe they'll ban me. So sad. They hate VTubers in Florida. Oh my god. Okay, how about let's go. We go. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Okay. I kind of like this country vibe that we got going. Yeah. Okay, we're doomed. I didn't mean to jump into the fire, Pippin. Join us. Well, I should change it to be the jump button is something different because spacebar is really the arthritis is kicking in. Am I right? What if I do the two-handed method? No, that's a terrible idea. With the right shift as dash. Ah! Okay. How about we jump in the Cadillac, bro. Let's put some miles on it. I got a condo in Manhattan. Is this Manhattan? This is my condo. Buy me a condo, as Weird Al Yankovic said. I'm gonna see Weird Al in concert this summer. Weird Al is the only artist that I've ever seen in concert. And to quote Donkey Kong from the Donkey Kong TV show, I want to keep it that way. You know that in the Diddy Drop Rap episode? Where Diddy says, "Slow down, DK, there's nobody chasing us." And I want to keep it that way. But then King K. Rool shows up. Look at here, look what I've got. Don't think I wouldn't I wouldn't let little Diddy drop. Hold it right there. You wouldn't drop, couldn't drop, you wouldn't dare. I'm a reasonable, raging, derageable despot. I'll tell you what, let's trade like a stock exchange. The lyrics on the show were nonsensical. Nonsexical sounds like a popsicle. Popsicle. Maybe I don't go for the bandages. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all my loyal viewers. You watched one stream of me and you thought, she's kind of a good gamer. I don't know if you would have thought that. If you're a real Dead Cells player, you probably saw my stream and it's yo, what's this? This girl sucks. But I'm so sorry to the platformer community. I said I was one of you. I swear I am. I swear I'm good at platformers, guys. Please forgive me. Forgiveness. Can you imagine? But yeah, me and my brother love the Donkey Kong Country TV show. I have never personally beaten Donkey Kong Country, but I really should. I would always get to the barrel level, and I was like, I don't want to play with you anymore. But the DK TV show is so funny. I love the songs. I love I'm Nobody's Hero. I don't know what's happening to me. I'm getting all the blame for things I didn't do. Can anybody tell me just what I did wrong? I'm lost and I'm so confused. First I was the ape of the hour, now they think I'm a coward. An absolute zero, I'm nobody's hero. An absolute zero. Well, I'm a ninja now. Okay, art style change. Oh my god. I kind of look like an Amogus. Oh no. least I got infinite respawns in this. Okay, that's gonna be tricky. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. She started therapy now, and I work just like I could. I don't know how that song goes. I only saw the show once in theaters, and it was fine. Anyone who's a fan of Next to Normal here? Next to Normal was kind of mid. Not gonna lie. I'm so sorry to any of the Next to Normal fans out there, if you even exist. I'm joking. I'm sure there are Next to Normal fans out there. Maybe if I grow up and, you know, have to deal with the pain that the main character goes through, then maybe I would enjoy it more. But because I'm not a mother. Maybe do I give mother, guys? Do I give mother? Can I be mother? Is my mouth even moving? Let me check if my mouth is moving real quick. Yes, my mouth is moving. Okay. I was so worried. I was just living with my jaw closed the whole time. Get me out of this nightmare, Edmund. See, I don't know why you design it like this. Come on. Oh my god. Oh my god, I will play. I will play Super Meat Boy. I hate that I love campaign songs. They need to bring back campaign songs. That's the only modern campaign song I know, and it's kind of a banger. Like, I don't know. Maybe the candidate with a better campaign song wins, and that's why Donald Trump won the 2024 election due to. But that song was actually made for 2020, so I don't know. Maybe Joe Biden cooked up some amazing song that I wouldn't know. I feel like if there was a campaign song that existed, then I would know it. Can I just run on air? Oh, I thought I could walk on air like Weird Al Yankovic in the song Hardware Store when he says, "Since then I've been walking on air. I can hardly even brush my teeth or comb my hair because I'm so excited and I really don't care." Yeah, there's definitely like a levitating. I'm levitating you, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. If you wanna levitate me, I'm a galaxy and I can take it for a ride. I found a premonition and we fell into a vision and the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the sky is glitter in my eye. It's shining just a little time. If you wanna meet you at the perfect time. You want meat, I want you, baby. My sugar boo. I'm levitating. The Milky Way. We're eradicated. Yeah. Oh, there are multiple characters. I can play as that guy who can levitate. Maybe? Question mark. Maybe in Isaac it would be cool if you could play as Meat Boy. There definitely is gonna be like a Meat Boy reference in Isaac somewhere. Like, I would be incredibly shocked if Isaac had no Meat Boy reference. But yeah. Meat Boy is one of these games I've heard about as one of the most influential indie platformers of all time, and I was like, you know what? I love indie platformers. If you like something, you should check out the OG. Of course, there's definitely indie platformers older than this. Not to, I feel like the oldest indie platformer I've played is Jumper. I don't know if that counts. Made by the wonderful Maddie Thorson, responsible behind Celeste. I could never beat Jumper 2 and 3, but Jumper 1 was fun. I like Ogmo. If Ogmo was in Super Meat Boy, that would be so cool. Because Meat Boy kind of looks like Ogmo from Jumper, if you know that. And then I could double jump. And then maybe I'd be good at this game, because it would have a movement system I'm actually good at. I'm joking. I don't know if the characters are actually, like, changing up stuff, or if they... Because I feel like in a platformer, I don't know if you really want to have multiple characters with different movesets. Because I feel like you could easily just, like, cheese levels that way. I don't know. I'm a big fan of having a character with one defined movement set and then the levels being designed around... Oh my god. Designed around that. Okay, we're gonna be here for a while, folks. And by a while, I mean like 2 seconds! Because I'm an epic gamer. Oh. Child's play to me, Edmund. I could have beaten this as a child when I was a child gamer. I got into gaming. My first video game I ever played, it was a computer game I played while my nonna was at work. She volunteered at this theater center. If I say its name, then I will dox where I live, because, it's a notable institution. I guess just from the information I provided, you could probably guess, but she worked at that place, and I would go on her laptop and go on DisneyChannelGames.com. I played so many Disney Channel games. I played the Kit Bukowski racer games. I played the Descendants game. But the first game I ever played was Tangled Double Trouble. And I could never beat... It was a game, it was like a platformer where there were 3 levels. There's the forest, the mines... No, the caves, actually, sorry. And the castle. And each level you play it as Flynn and you play it as Rapunzel. I could never beat Flynn Rider's section of the caves. But, just to make my younger self, proud of me, I went back and played the game. And not to brag or anything, guys, but I could 100% the Flynn Rider cave level. And I only got lost, twice. So... Probably more than that. I would always have to have my parents help me. I'd be like, Mom, where am I? I'm lost in the level. Because I had, no spatial awareness, I guess. Keep in mind, I was, 4. I'm really happy that I did a lot of platforming gaming when I was little so I could get out the phase of being really bad at games, Because wouldn't it be so sad if I was streaming right now playing a game like this and just dying over and over again? That would be... What a nightmarish world. I'm glad we don't live in that. I joke. That's what I do. It's almost like Puccinella as a jester. What did I do there? I was too tempted by the allure of going right. We're shifting rightwards like it's 1972 in America. We love political science. Yeah. I love campaign songs. It's such a problem though, because I like singing them, but I don't want to have it viewed as an endorsement for any particular candidate, past or present. For example, I can sing Nixon now, even if I don't like Nixon. For example, Team Meat. Yo, Game Boy! It's Meat Boy, not Game Boy. What this? It's like Fire Boy and Water Girl out here. Oh, no, it's just... Okay. Okay, that wasn't that hard. Now time for 1-2 to be, the most evil thing you've ever seen in your life. Oh my god, it breaks. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. It's Jover. It's so Jover. It's so Jover. It's so Jover. Or maybe it's commencing. It's commencing. Oh, it's commencing. I didn't get the band-aid, but it's okay. It's not Jover yet. It's not Jover. It's Jover. I will dodge the lasers. I will hit the lasers. But it's okay. Next time. Okay, what was I doing there? One more life. It's time to prove myself worthy. It's not off to a great start! I will defeat you. I will defeat this level, and I will unlock Game Boy, Meat Boy, Super Meat Boy, Super Game Boy? Was there a Super Game Boy? I don't believe so. I know there was Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance, and I just died because I'm a complete bozo. Is bozo a common insult, or is that just a thing me and my family do a lot? Turkey. We say turkey a lot as an insult. But I'm I think maybe that's just what my baba says. I know my grandpa was big into saying turkey. Maybe it's just a Middle Eastern immigrant thing, because my baba is descended from the great nation of Syria. I mean, technically he was Armenian Syrian, so that's the lore. Puccinella, yeah. I need to come up with a last name of course I know my last name, guys, but, it would be cool if a fan could help me remember what my last name is. That fits into the theme of Puccinella. Oh my god, and I just died. And fits the Armenian naming convention with an IAN at the end. But unfortunately, I don't know any Armenian. But, I think my middle name that I can't remember right now, I think it would be something that has to do with comedian. I guess that does IAM, but, Armenian humor. Not sense of humor, but I mean the word humor. English humor. That's how I can pander to the Italians like this. All my legions of Italian viewers. I would definitely like to have more Italian viewers, but what can you do? I do stream at this hour that is pretty inaccessible for the average Italian. So I won't blame them. It just makes me sad. But they would probably judge me. They'd be like, oh my god, Puccinella, non puoi parlare italiano, ah, che peccato. Sei orribile. Rovini la nostra lingua. If anyone out here understands what I'm saying, then you're pretty cool. Unless that just shows that my Italian is so bad, they'll be like, yeah, even when you try to make fun of yourself with Italian, like, and how bad it is, you suck even then. I don't know. I need to meet some Italians and parlare con loro. Oh my god. Whew. Thanks, meat boy. That's it. Just say thanks. I didn't even get to unlock something cool. Is it because I didn't get the band-aid or something? Oh, that's what they're saying is warp zone. Oh, we die. Because Earl had to die. Na, 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 na. Is Meat Boy's real name Earl? Goodbye, Earl. Anyone know that? Anyone a fan of Goodbye Earl, the country song? Or is it just me? Actually, I'm not a big country person, sadly, I must tell you. I have a cousin that's really into, like, bro country, but I could never get into bro country. Sorry to any of the Luke Bryant fans out there who love 1 margarita, 2 margarita, 3 margarita shot. Or, we drink on the we pray on them Sundays and cuss on the Mondays. I don't know. Or they love, I'm getting drunk on a plane. First class flight. I don't know how it goes, but I'm getting drunk on a plane. Got this Boeing 747 looking like a bar. I don't know. How does drunk on a plane go? Hey chat, are you familiar with drunk on a plane, chat? Please let me know. I know you're watching me, chat. I see my analytics. I see you're watching. So, you know, if you ever like to ask me anything or comment on my gameplay or just anything, then, you know, feel free to do so. It's a free country in Meat Boy land. Do you like country music? I'm not a country music person. I do love Dolly Parton, though. But who doesn't love Dolly Parton? She's just, like, probably, like, one of the greatest people of, like, all time, all history. Should I reveal this detail about myself? I have something similar in common with Dolly Parton. So, chat, can you guess what do I have in common with Dolly Parton? This sounds terrible. The answer is my birthday. I have the same birthday as Dolly Parton. So, add that to my Wikipedia page. I mean, obviously I wasn't born the same day as Dolly Parton. I'm not as old as Dolly Parton. Not saying that, like, it's a bad thing, but, like, obviously I am a young un. Because I don't think Dolly Parton's first video game would have been, like, Tangled Double Trouble. I don't know. Has Dolly Parton played Tangled Double Trouble? Because I feel like she would have had opportunities to play the games before then. Like, I don't know if... she doesn't seem like a gamer to me. I mean, I can ask her at our shared birthday party because, of course, everyone born on that day, which I'm not naming because even though I already told you guys I was born on the day that Dolly Parton was born, and you can just look up what day Dolly Parton was born and you can find out. I'll say it. I was born on January 19th. But a lot of cool people were born on that day. A lot of lame people were born on that day. So, I don't know. Because Edgar Allan Poe, born on January 19th. He's super cool. But also... Robert E. Lee, born on January 19th, and not as cool. I believe Janis Joplin was also born on January 19th, and I think Mac Miller. Oh my god, there are bosses in this game. Tend to roll up. But yeah, I think January 19th is a pretty good day. On Dropout, Mike drafted this video of what's the best birthday, and I was so hoping it was going to be January 19th, but he eliminated it. I think it's a great birthday, because sometimes it's on the long weekend, and you can have Martin Luther King Day on the same time, and, you know... So I think it's a pretty good birthday. But he claimed that the best birthday was January 23rd, so it's CCS 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. I didn't know this game was a horror game where you get chased by a guy in a giant chains with a giant chainsaw. Oh my god, Chainsaw Man reference. I love Chainsaw Man so much. I think you could probably tell by me loving JoJo that it's like the kind of anime I like are ones that are just insane. Insane! So I personally love Chainsaw Man just because of how insane it is. And just unhinged. I love Cole Benny. I've cosplayed as Cole Benny many times. It's so fun to do your hair like her and wear the red clips. I don't know if the red clips look that good at my hair, as being red and all. I think maybe I have to get a brown wig. I've been to two cons. There's a local con in my area. I'm not going to name drop it to not dox me, but I will be going there this year again. I don't know if I'm going to be cosplaying as a character from Chainsaw Man again, though. I was Quan Chi. I was Cole Benny, and then I was Quan Chi. I'm thinking of doing Doflamingo Sabrina Carpenter style. Like, I get the blonde wig, and I get the glasses. I put the glasses over my black mask, baby. And that's how I get the fit for the Sabrina Carpenter Doflamingo. So I really just stole that joke from Saturday Night Live's Domingo. Like Doflamingo, da ba da be every night. Oh, call me Doflamingo. But sorry, I was trying to just adjust my size because I look so big, but I was failing at doing that. I'm so sorry that I'm letting down my legions of loyal fans. Chat, it's really quite something. Light World, Dark World, Bandit. Okay, the theme from the Dark World. The theme from the Dark World, the theme from the Dark World, the theme from the Dark World, the theme from the Dark World. It's a dark place that's menacing and dark. It's dark, it has mature themes, like an anime in Japanese, with subs, fan subs even. Oh, I have to get bandages to unlock people. Diggity dark, it's so diddly dark, it's diddly dark. I just had to jump on the radioactive waste, just to be sure. But Dark World, is that a Deltarune reference? I have been playing so much Deltarune recently. I am stuck on the night fight because I'm really bad at it. Talk about bringing a gun to a night fight. Am I right, fellas? Yuck, yuck, yuck. It's hard being so as funny as I am, Chat, what do you think? Am I funny? Am I funny, chat? Am I entertaining? I mean, if you're watching me, then I guess you think I'm entertaining. Or you just wanted background noise to listen to. And I guess I'm happy you chose me. I'll admit that I have used streamers as background noise while I play video games. Like, Northern Lion, definitely. I love Librarian of Let Her Know for compiling Northern Lion streams so that I may listen to them. I have watched the all 3 Peloton supercuts that are like 10 hours each, and the Reddit supercut of Northern Lion. That's how insane of an NL fan I am. I mean, I haven't watched all his stuff. I only started watching him recently, and I haven't. I need to watch all of his Isaac episodes, all of his Super Auto Pets episodes. That's how you become a real NL aficionado. Sorry, I'm trying to pick up bandages because I need to unlock new guys. I need to unlock Ogmo because he's totally in this game. I feel like I heard someone say that Ogmo was in this game once, so. I didn't know that that's how hospitals work. They really just dump syringes onto the ground. That's crazy. This infinite loop of syringes. Where do they go, though? Oh, I guess it's like they go inside the tube, which goes back, like, 3-dimensionally over here, and then it goes and spits it out. It's not a very good design, in my opinion, but, who am I? I'm not an engineer. My roommate for college is an engineer. She's quite smart. But, unfortunately, I am only skilled in communications, which I don't even know if I could say I'm skilled in that, but, and political science. And I guess I can sing the political songs, as I say. Reaching out to find a way to make tomorrow a brighter day, making dreams reality more than ever. Nixon now for you and me. I'm not saying that as an endorsement or an endorsement. I don't know what you would say. I'm not saying that as any opinion of Richard Nixon. I'm just saying that as, oh, it's a good song. You know, there are many politicians that I dislike that have good songs, and there are many politicians I like that have bad songs. And also politicians I like that have good songs, and politicians I don't like that have bad songs. I don't know. Did I make my opinion clear enough with that? Or was I being goofy? Yo, they have fans in this game? I just wanted to see if I could have myself be splattered on the fan. Like blood upon the fan. That's what Hozier would say. I've had Hozier as my most listened to artist for 2 years in a row on Spotify. It's a problem. It's probably going to be like Epic the Musical this year, which I don't know if it's better or if it's worse. You tell me, chat. Okay. How do we... That sounded like the lick in the background of the music. Anyone know the lick? Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. I feel like that's the kind of thing they'd put in a game like this. You know, just to troll you. Just to make me suffer. They play the lick. I'm not a hater of the lick. There are some musical things that people play that annoy me. I will not make reference to them, though. Because I frankly don't want to be tormented in my Twitter DMs be full of people spamming. I don't know. I'm joking. I don't have a hater base yet. I'm joking. I do not anticipate to try to be a person that is controversial and would have a hater base. But, you know, I think it's fun to do some lighthearted ribbing of a streamer, you know. Like, take, for instance, like, Northern Lion, like, the egg jokes. Like, I think that's all in good fun. But, of course, I don't want to actually, like, be a controversial streamer or anything. I just want to play video games and, you know. I don't know. I believe that you can have interests of American politics and talk about that stuff without trying to state to be opinionated. I think you can just say it as in, oh, I find this system very fascinating, and like the history of it all is like really cool. I need to stop bringing that up, but unfortunately I am pilled. God, I act like such a... I was gonna say a certain term, but I don't know. I feel like that would be a little doxable of me. But just like a term related to an area that I might be from. I'm not doing a good job of anonymity on this stream, am I? It's okay. No one will recognize me in the street. You know, it's a very... They see me, you know... It's a very non-distinct mask. You know, people just walk down the street with the masks all the time. Well, I guess face masks are a thing people wear. But I mean, like, yeah, like I'm totally not the only person that has just a black mask fused to their body, so it will be very hard to recognize me in public, you know. I'm joking. If you ever see anyone in public with this type of mask on and my hair and this outfit, then like, because the mask is actually not a mask, it's just like how my face looks, so if you see anyone like that, it's probably me, so say hi if you want to. Anyone on my college campus sees this. What's the point of this? I really thought there was going to be secret area or something. Oh, this is the real secret area, is that you can go up like this. I see. I'm on to your games, Edmund. There's probably a ton of secrets I missed. Keep no secrets, that's what Morticia Addams says in the Addams Family musical. Keep no secrets, and if you want him to remain your lover, share all secrets. There's a world out there you might discover. Lies and secrets, they're the sins that keep a husband from a wife. Gomez loves me, he would never keep a secret in his life. Not ever keep a secret, not a secret in his life. I had to do the Addams Family musical. I was a certain character. I don't know if I say what character I was. I don't know why I still have to say a certain all the time. Maybe it's because I've been thinking about Citizen Kane too much. I watched Citizen Kane with my brother like a year ago, and now he's writing an essay about Citizen Kane. It's kind of crazy for his English class. It's like you have to compare The Great Gatsby to someone, because of course it's high school English class. You have to talk about The Great Gatsby no matter what. And of course he chooses Citizen Kane, and he's doing another one about the Irishman. Like the teacher's gonna be like, "Oh, he's such a nerd. I love him. He's a great guy." But you know, there is a certain man, and I don't know the rest part, but he does all he can. What is his name? His name is Kane. They call him Charles Foster, but we know him as good old Charlie Kane. They write a song about you, Kane? Why do you buy a bag of peanuts in this town? They write a song about you. Guys, we love commissioning an entire band to write a song about how humble you are. And then somehow all the coworkers at his party just like knew the lyrics. In Citizen Kane, he has a big party for himself, and he has a whole band sing a song about how great he is and how humble he is and how much everyone loves him. And like his coworkers just like start singing along with it, and they act like it's a new thing when they see him bust it out, but somehow they know all the lyrics to this song that's on the spot. Like, and I don't think it's like a musical where it's metaphorical that they're singing the song, like a La La Land type situation where I don't think Ryan Gosling was literally singing City of Stars, Are You Shining Just For Me, but I think like they were literally singing the song and somehow they knew all the lyrics to the song that Kane wrote about himself. So did he tell like a select group of his friends that like, hey, here are the lyrics so you can join into the song? But also the people that were singing along, like they seemed like kind of reluctant doing it. I don't know. All I'm saying is Kane would have won the election if he didn't get framed, you know. He was caught in love nest with quote-unquote singer. So sad. I love Orson Welles. He's a very funny guy. He's done some bad things, but French champagne has always been known for its excellence. There's a California champagne by Paul Masson, inspired by that same French excellence. He did this wine commercial, and I think he agreed to it just because they said you could drink like all the wine there, and he just got super drunk and ruined every tick. You should look up Orson Welles wine commercial bloopers. So funny. The French champagne is always... Also, there's no such thing as a California champagne, man. Like, because I think champagne has to be from the Champagne region. It's like feta cheese has to be from the feta region of Greece. So, sorry if you want to sell my New Jersey feta. I'm joking, I'm not from New Jersey. What state is the funniest to say you're selling feta from? I feel like New Jersey is a funny state for feta. I don't know why. Are there that many Greeks in New Jersey? Like... I don't know. I don't know if there's a big Greek diaspora near me. My neighbor is Greek and owns a restaurant that is a Greek restaurant, and it's a pretty good place, I must say. So if you ever see a person on the street with a mask going into a Greek restaurant to purchase a gyro, and then it's probably a good place. It's not the Greek. There's a Greek restaurant near my college campus that's people like a lot. I'm not gonna say anything bad about it. It wasn't as good as the hometown place, but maybe that's because I'm biased. But the owner was very nice and gave me free dessert, and I know one of the people who works there. So if you're at a college and you see a person in a black mask, then know that you should probably support the gyro restaurant off campus there. This is all very specific, but yeah. You know, if you see anyone wearing this mask, it's totally me. I'm the only person in the whole world with this mask. I was born and the doctor said, your baby looks like it has a black Puccinella mask on it. You know, my family is just built different. That's why we look like this. This hat isn't even a hat, it's just my hair. I'm joking. I can take off the hat. Will I do it for you? No. Can I take off the mask, though? No. It's impossible. There's nothing beneath the mask. I mean, there are my eyes, but, you know, that's just how my skin curves. I'm a chef at Post Masquerade. Edgar Allan Poe, born on January 19th. I can't believe they wrote the song Beneath the Mask about me. It's crazy. I can't believe Persona, they just like stole my origin story and wrote the game about it. You know, my birth name was Goro Akechi, but they changed it to Puccinella. I'm joking. Oh, and I love Goro Akechi so much. He's the man. There is a certain man, and he'll eat the delicious pancakes. He'll do all he can. What is his name? What is his Noro Nagachi? His name is Goro Akechi. That doesn't even work. To others, they call him Akechi, but to us, he's just Goro. I guess if you were on a first name basis with Goro Akechi. I think of him as Akechi, not Goro. But, I mean, do I out this of myself? I did read a fan fiction where they called him Goro. But I think like it was a fix-it fic where he became friends with the Phantom Thieves and it was great, and you know, good time was had by all and everything was so happy and smiley. It was a good fic. You know, I like to believe Akechi's not dead. I'm joking. I know he's dead. I don't know what that scene at the end of Roya was implying. Oh my god, I'm so sorry for spoilers for Persona 5, everybody. What do you mean? Akechi, nothing happens to Akechi. What are you talking about, guys? But that made me fall in love with Robbie Daymond. Also, watching him on Critical Role as Dorian Storm. I quit watching Campaign 3 after he left. Sorry. I'm on like episode like 60 something of Campaign 2. I'm at the episode where there was like the bugbear and they were like he got like seduced by the ghost bug that pretended to be a bugbear, and I was like, this is goofy, But I like the arc that not is going on right now in those episodes. So if anyone in chat is familiar with Critical Role, then do some comments. We love engagement. If anyone were to engage with me, I would. If you say anything in chat, I will respond back to you. So I'm joking. If you say something insane in chat, then I'll probably ignore it. But, that's the thing about streamers. You don't even have to send super chats to try to get their attention. I'm joking. I have sent one super chat to Narissa Ravencroft and she didn't read it. It's so sad. It's a tragedy, really. And on her membership stream, too. I'm joking. Streamers don't have an obligation to read everything, and I understand. She was talking about Final Fantasy VII, so you can get... Oh my god, of course it's you. CJENCW, I really thought that it was someone different, but I guess you can't stop watching my streams, which is kind of crazy, because I thought I was building community outreach, CJENCW. How do you pronounce that, by the way? I mean, of course I know your real name, but I'm not going to out you. Guys, her real name is, what's something that starts with a C? Clarissa, Jane, Emily, Nora, Claudia, Wilma. That's her full name. But yes, I know her IRL. For any real person that's watching, I'm joking. You are a real person. You're a real human with hopes and dreams and fears and loves and I don't know. I'm sorry for crashing out on you. When I like to know, girl, I know your name, okay? I'm just not outing you because, I'm not a freak that says your full government name, okay? Okay, Clarissa, Jane, Emily, Nora, Claudia, Wilma, okay? So, yeah, I just added your full government name, so, You're gonna get doxxed by my legions of loyal fans. Once I build them up and they go and they watch the old VODs and they see, and they're gonna say, you are so foolish. You are so foolish, Claudia, Jane, Emily, Nora, Claudia, Wilma. And that's you're gonna get so much hate mail from my fans and I'm gonna get canceled for it and I'm gonna say, the toxic gossip train, trucking down the tracks of misinformation. The toxic gossip train. You got a one-way ticket to manipulation station. Toxic gossip train. Seriously, don't you have anything better to do, Clarissa, Jane, Emily, Nora, Claudia, Wilma? Other than watch my stream? I mean, I'm not complaining, but... I guess I am complaining, but... I'm just surprised that you'd be so loyal. You're my #1 fan. She watched my private streams that I did before while practicing to be a streamer. So yeah, guys, if you think I'm that bad at technical difficulties, then you should see what I was like before then, am I right? Yeah, I did dox you, Claudia, Jane. Clarissa, Jane, Emily, Nora, Claudia, Wilma. How do you like that? You're going to get an entry on Pulcinellapedia. That's the wiki that they're going to make to categorize me. Like the Northern Lion streamers who are obsessive about everything he does. And they have a quote. Literally, there's a website where you can Control F. You can search and find every single thing that Northern Lion has ever said in his entire career. Which is kind of crazy. You can find every time he talked about his Peloton. That's wild. And Librarian, who does all his work for free. Well, he does have Patreon. Should I subscribe to Librarian's Patreon? I do like the work he's doing, but also it feels bad because the real person I'm enjoying is NL. But NL doesn't do the work to make his content accessible for me. I'm joking. I'm just not a Twitch viewer, and I feel like, the same day or next day clipping is, it's fun. And instead of having to watch the whole VOD, I can just watch the curated sections where he talks about how his wife likes boba a lot or whatever. But yeah, there's gonna be Pulchinellopedia, and there's gonna be pages called haters and evil people, and number one page, number one up, the enemy of the Pulcinella fan base is going to be you, Clarissa Jane, Emily, Nora, Claudia Wilma, aka CJENCW. They're gonna say that girl with the Toho PFP. I don't know what the character's name is, but she's from Toho. She's the Toho. That's what we call her. Even though, do I tell the audience why it would be funny to call you the Toho? Can I tell them that? Let me know in the chat. If you know her, it's funny. But, seriously, even though I did share her full government name of Clarissa Jane, Emily, Nora, Claudia Wilma, I don't want to, be sharing other details that are of a personal nature that people might not want the whole internet to know. But, I don't know. I'm so sorry that I'm taking so long at this level. Maybe it's the magenta, it's driving me crazy. You ever get that ad on... I watch SNL on YouTube, it's a problem. And, oh my god, I hate that T-Mobile they play with Keenan. I hate all the ads that the SNL cast members have to make, like the Volkswagen one. Next time on the Californians. Oh my god, Stuart, I can't believe you're enjoying life in your new Volkswagen EV. Like, oh my god, shut up, Volkswagen. I just killed that sponsorship, sorry. But I'm gonna kill another one with I'm in Keaton Thompson. I'm in a Tree Mobile. I'm with T-Mobile. 5G Mobile. And then Marcelo. And with Magenta, Wi-Fi on the plane, hotel costing lesser. Like, really, man? Like, I thought you were a serious comedian. I have met a SNL cast member. It was Jane Wickline. I talked to her a little bit. I forget what I asked her what it was about her show that she did. So, that's a fun fact about me. She is actually, like, super tall. I don't know if you can tell it on TV, but it was kind of shocking how tall she is. I don't know if she was as tall as you, Clarissa Jane, Emily, Nora, Claudia Wilma. Sorry to dox your height. That's the very sensitive thing that we were joking about. Oh, that's what those dudes look like? Looks like Meatwads from whatever that show is. Aqua Teen Hunger Force, whatever. I just know it because Video Game Donkey originally was Meatwad Sprite was his Newgrounds name. And it was his League of Legends name in the days when he played League of Legends. Then he quit because he decided that there were more important things in life than League of Legends. I must admit, I played League of Legends for a little bit. After Arcane Season 2 came out, I was fully on the League train. It was pretty fun, but it made me too much of a toxic gamer. I keep yelling at people. I don't know. I hear toxicity is what makes YouTubers popular, though, so... maybe that's what I gotta do. I just gotta go on League, and I'd be like, this Lux in middle lane is ruining my life. I hate you, Lux. You're the worst person ever. Everyone go find that person's username and ruin their life. And then I take all the money I earn on YouTube, and I'm gonna spend it all on whatever the currency is in League of Legends. Riot coins, RR points, whatever. I do like Gigi Moodian's videos of her playing League of Legends, Mori Calliope. League of Legends. God, I love Gigi Moodian so much. Oh my god. Oh, that's a fun mechanic. We run, and I ran so far away, I couldn't get away. That's a song they sing in the great movie La La Land. Unfortunately, Clarissa Jane, Emily, Nora, Claudia Wilma, being the op that she is, doesn't even want to watch La La Land. I asked her, do you want to watch La La Land with me? Do you want to go to the theater and watch La La Land? Because they were showing La La Land in theaters again. And she didn't even want to watch La La Land with me. It makes me want to cry. She said that it seemed like a movie she wouldn't like. It's one of the greatest films ever made, is La La Land. It's just so beautiful how they were able to achieve their dreams, but they couldn't be together. And he's saying, City of Stars, are you shining just for me? City of Stars, there's so much that I can see. No, but unironically, I love La La Land. The Somewhere in the Crowd scene where the guy does the backflip into the pool, it just tickles my brain. Musicals just make me, like, my brain just awakens when people start singing and dancing. But that means I can get persuaded to watch a lot of really bad content just if it has musical elements that I'm like, ooh, musical, you say? How fun. That's how I watched a certain show on Amazon Prime that shall not be named, because I'm not going to out myself as a fan of it. But if you know, you know. You hear that's what you said, it was aggressively straight. Okay, there's nothing bad with it being aggressively straight, by the way. Not that I'm homophobic. I'm not like homophobic or anything. I'm an ally. I just think that even though we love Yuri, we love Yaoi, I just think like it's a pretty good movie. Okay, I like both of the characters. But I love Ryan Gosling. I love music. I love jazz. The way that jazz is in. It's such a beautiful film, and you know it's kind of your loss that you can't appreciate the beauty of La La Land. You know, the beauty of movies. Somewhere in the crowd, you'll be the one you need to know, the one who finally lifts you off the ground. Someone in this crowd will take you where you want to go. If you're the someone... Oh my god, I didn't grab the key. I'm so bad. If you're the someone ready to be found, the someone ready to be found. Oh my god, I hate these grape guys. I don't know what they're supposed to be. Like globules of pus or whatever. Because we're all flesh and blood and marrow and bone. There's no marrow and bone in this game. Super Marrow Boy. I would play that game. Bones, Gideon the Ninth. My roommate loves Gideon the Ninth, so if this game was Super Bone Boy, maybe we should like it. Even though, you know Bone comics? I love Bone comics. Those were like my jam when I was little. Bone comics are legit, like, so fire. They got pretty dark there for a series I was reading in like 2nd grade, but it was so cool. The Crown of Thorns book. Oh, that was such a good. I should reread those books. The colored versions of the comics were so good. The scene from Crown of Thorns where Thorn uses the dreaming is just so well drawn, and the scene with Lucius and Piper, Lucius and Briar, you know, near the end with the lightning, and God, it's so beautiful. I love Bone. I just love how it like contrasts the like cartoony Bone characters with the, you know, the darkness that awaits in this fantasy world, and like the lore is just, it's so good, and I like the magic system is so mysterious, and I don't know, it's a game, it's a book I really like. So that's my recommendation of the day. Who am I kidding? I recommend things all the time. I really thought there was like a portal in there. You kidding me? Was it just a purple guy? Oh my god, purple guy. From the hit game series Five Nights at Freddy's. We're waiting every night to finally learn and invite newcomers to play with us. For many years we've been alone. Send the days I done something to decay. After it took our life away. We're not quite what you're thinking. We've lost all control, and it's forced time for us to take that role. Something since 1987, Five Nights at Freddy's. Is this where you wanna be? I just don't get it. This is the real quality streaming that you're gonna get from me. Do I call my stuff content? I don't really like the term content. I guess streaming is more content-y. If I made videos, I would not want it called content. I would want to call it videos, because I'd probably like to entertain the delusion that I am creating art somehow by playing video games in this world and commenting on them. I think some streamers are art. Like, NL is totally art, guys. This is crazy. What do I do here? Okay. Oh, let's go. I was trying to time it. I wish you could like tell more on the timer. Whoo! No. Okay. That was a pretty fun level, I have to say. Oh my god. Am I in like a new zone of the game? No, I probably wouldn't know. And we run. And I ran so far away, I couldn't get away. Oh my god, how am I gonna do the ending of this level? You know, I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. Oh, I just stand here. That's a lot lamer than I was expecting. 219, 6 feet. 6 feet under the ground below. She called your name before you went, but I suppose you weren't listening. Oh, that's cool. It's like we're going down now. It's going down. I'm yelling, meat boy, you better jump. You better slide on the walls. You won't remember, I'll be the one you won't forget. Whoa, timber. Whoa, timber. Whoa. I am a big fan of Women's National Basketball Association. I promise that this will remain relevant to the story that I'm telling. Okay, but I was watching the All-Star game that they had last year, and they had Pitbull as the entertainer, and he was performing Timber, but like, that's fully just a Kesha song that he's featured in. So, but it's so goofy. They just play a recording of Kesha doing all the singing, and there's just him going, Timber, Timber. And then he's like, all you ladies playing basketball, I just want to know I love women. I love my mom. And he's like, women are just so important, and I'm so proud to be hosting the WNBA halftime show for the WNBA All-Star Game. Let's go. Pitbull's very funny. Whistler Worldwide. You know, anybody been going through tough times? I was going through tough times, but then I remembered that Pitbull, he said, this is for anyone going through tough times. Remember, I've been there, done that. And I was like, you know what? If Pitbull can do it, so can I. And Mr. Worldwide, really, he brought so much joy into my heart. I got the joy down in my heart. Down where? Down in my heart. Down where? Down in my heart. And if the devil doesn't like it, he can sit on attack. Ouch. Sit on attack. Sorry about the... You know me, I just love singing Christian rock. It's not even Christian rock. It's more like a song that little kids sing at Sunday school. I was never in an environment such as that, but I think my mom told that song to me, and I thought it was funny. Or I saw it on The Simpsons, because they definitely had Rod and Todd singing that on an episode of The Simpsons once. We'll flood the world with blood, Meat Boy. And I threw down the controller, so that's how you know I'm serious. Oh, we love this animation, folks. Don't we love the anime? Oh my god, that's my second of the time. Okay. Oh my god, I have to... Is this like a boss that I have to fight? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, friend. Globule of blood. I can defeat you. I know I can. Oh boy. Okay. So. What's the strategy here? What if I go... Oh, it jumps up. Okay. I guess we have to bait it out somewhere and then jump away at the last second. Okay, interesting. Okay, how about I go and I hide near the corner then? Maybe? Okay, Depending on where it spawns. Okay, we wait for it to jump. Alright. Go back up, and boom, and here. Oh my god, of course the water level rises. This is like that one Spectre Knight challenge in Spectre of Torment. I love Spectre of Torment, where there's just like the whale that's chasing you and you have to go up and... Oh my god, this is really freaking me out, guys. I wish the whale was more predictable earlier, but... I just have to watch the sea level closely. The blood level? I don't know what you call it. If it's blood type C, then I guess you could call it... Is there a C blood type? I don't think there is. I know there's O and A, and... I am blood type A negative, I think, which I think is, like, completely useless, so... Sorry. I want to be a blood donor. I tried to donate blood, but they rejected me because I weighed too little, so... It's very sad. I should just, like... You do carbo loading, but for donating blood. I don't know. I don't know how useful mine is. I think my mom and my brother are the universal donor. I think it's like O negative or something. I don't know. I think, yeah, O negative is universal donor. O positive is universal receiver, I think. But I'm not that sure. I just know negative, you can only get the negative blood. I don't know. But positive people, I think, can have negative blood also. But I think O negative is the most valuable. But also, if you have O negative blood, then, like, oh my god. You know, maybe I should just stop holding down the run button and then maybe it'd be better. I don't know. What do we think, chat? Any tips? Welcome to any new viewers that may be here, because I see we have another person joining the chat. Hey, welcome to the broadcast. I'm Pulcinella. I'm an Italian jester VTuber. Of course, it might just be that Clarissa, Jane, Emily, Nora, Claudia, Wilma has opened another tab, but I choose to believe otherwise. Welcome, new person. Welcome to the stream. I'm referencing a person who is one of my friends, IRL, who is watching the stream right now, and that's why and they go by the name CJENCW, and, you know, I doxed their full name, actually. It stands for Clarissa, Jane, Emma, Nora, Claudia, Wilma. And, you know, that's how you know I really know their name, because I forget it. That's what you do when you know someone's name. That's one of your good friends. You just, like, forget it. Maybe that just shows I'm a bad friend. They call me Miss Dimenticata, am I right, fellas? Okay. Oh, the music. Okay. What? Oh, I have to go down there. Okay. Why is the screen shaking? Oh my god, you can't do that. That's quite rude. Your son has sent my gorgeous granddaughter Isabel in a polling picture. It's very rude. Okay, we pick this up and we go, ah! Boom, boom, boom. Okay. No! I sounded like John Mulaney there, where I got hit. No! I saw John Mulaney in performance, actually. He was pretty good. I don't know. I hear he's done some bad things, though, which makes me sad, but he's a pretty funny guy, I must say. So, John Mulaney, you ever want to come on the broadcast, then you're welcome. Just like how Northern Lion and Narissa Ravencroft will totally do a collab with me. But a girl can dream, right? We dream big here. Here at Pulcinella Entertainment Limited. I'm joking. This is not a corporation. We're not corporate. I'm an indie VTuber. That means that we, you know, I don't take no sponsorships, or I don't take directions from anyone. I'm my own woman. I do whatever I want, you know. Mwahaha! My corporate overlords have no control over me! I mean, I am on YouTube, I guess, so that's a corporate overlord that I'm subject to the whims of. But I don't think I'm a big enough fish for YouTube to take, you know, that much care in trying to take me down. But I can become one if you want to see me do battle with YouTube and have to do a lengthy suit, then make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm joking. Make sure to join my Patreon and make sure to join my membership and give super chats. I'm joking, of course. I would not just beg for money like that. Like, I don't know. I'm joking, though. I'm really not in this for the money. Yet, I don't know, maybe if I become really popular, I become evil and jaded and cynical, and all I care about is making money, and I'm like, no, the viewers mean nothing to me. I don't care. I hate this job. I hate being a VTuber. I just do it for the cash, man. But, you know, I haven't reached that point yet. It's only my second stream, so watch me just slowly become more and more cynical. I am a Succession fan, so maybe that's what happens to me. I become like Kendall Roy, but for VTubers. Me trying to get into Hololive, but I'm like Kendall Roy. This is like the only job I can do, man. Like, I think if I don't get this job, I might die. That's what I go and I say to Iago. I say, I am the eldest boy, and they're gonna say, girl, you're literally a girl and you're young, and I'm gonna say, I'm the eldest boy. I'm the eldest boy. You know, Connor Roy was actually interested in politics from a very young age, so I think that's what makes him qualified to be the next United States president. No! Are you kidding me, man? Like, it's okay, we can do this. I believe in myself. Do you believe in me, chat? If you believe in me, type, I believe in you. If you don't believe in me, type, I think you're a loser. And if you have no strong opinion, then type, guacamole. You ever see that video of Judge Judy where there's the guy who stole avocados, or the old man's avocado tree? I need this guy in my avocado tree. I say, what the hell are you doing in my tree? Get out of my tree. What could inspire you to do something so stupid, young man? Guacamole. I think they should have let him off the hook. Like, he just wanted to make guacamole. Like, I think they're being quite disrespectful to his, you know, guacamole dreams. Oh, okay. Yes, go, let's go. The bright light. Be gone, foul beast. Die, monster! You don't belong in this world. I love that clip from Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I really want to play Castlevania Symphony of the Night one day. I do not own it, but it's a game I'd love to play. I love how Richter's voice actor in that scene is just... Bro does not care. Bro is so bad at voice acting in that scene. But Dracula is putting his all into it. I just love how Richter is like, you're a terrible guy. Or whatever. You enslave people and make them do your bidding. Perhaps the same could be said of all religions. I love the way he says that. What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough with that. Have at you. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Tumor Man. No! Did Tumor Guy just die? I haven't been really paying attention to the plot of Super Meat Boy. I'm very sorry. I can't believe you do this, Dr. Fetus, whatever the person's name is. Oh my god, am I a father now? I think I should adopt. Adopt the baby. Adopt the baby. Come on. Time for you to become... Stop being Super Meat Boy. Start being Super Meat Dad, okay? Chapter complete. Okay. Yippee. His name was Chad? Really? The Salt Factory. I'm just gonna check out what's happening. I guess my girlfriend gets kidnapped again. I don't care. The Factory. Sorry for skipping the cutscenes if anyone is such a Super Meat Boy lore aficionado. But let me check out. I think this is Ogmo. This is God. Oh my god, I have to get 40 to unlock Ogmo. Or maybe, oh, it's just... Maybe they don't even show you the outline. You know. That's sad. But... what can you do? Such is life the life of a Super Meat Boy fan. What was that button? Oh, I just took screenshots. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. I think what I'm gonna do is... I think I'm gonna head back into Zatsu mode. And I think I'm gonna wrap up a little bit of the gaming for today. So... Welcome back. How are we feeling, everybody? I had a lot of fun playing Super Meat Boy. I hope you had fun watching me play Super Meat Boy. I think it's a pretty fun game. I didn't like how slippery it felt, but I totally would be down to play it again on stream. And I think I achieved my goal that I set out to do with streaming with the stream that I did today. Because my goal is, as I've said in my debut, I want to play very simple games anyone can understand, but the main meat and potatoes of the stream is not coming from the gameplay, it's coming from just hearing me talk about whatever suits my fancy. And I think it was really fun, and I hope you thought it was fun too. What did you guys think? Let me know in the chat, please. Because, you know, I just love to interact with you. I know there is a delay in the... how I... You know, when I talk, there's a delay in the chat. Of course, because of how the stream takes time to transport across the interwebs and arrive at your station, whatever your device in which you're watching. But I hope everyone is just having an amazing day, and I hope you're really happy. Super Meat and Potatoes, boy. Okay, well, I don't know what you mean by that. That's kind of a weird thing to say, but sure. Thank you for that amazing comment, Clarissa, Jane, Emily, Nora, Claudia, Wilma. And for the other person that's watching, I hope you also had a lot of fun, even if it is just Clarissa, Jane, Emma, Nora, Claudia, Wilma. Oh my god, am I gonna have to call you that on every single stream that you would tune into? It's terrible. It's a terrible fate. I really am like Simon Belmont right now. How is the audio, by the way, everyone? I hope it's not peaking too much, because in OBS it looks a little goofy. And I'm sorry that my mouth isn't being captured that much. I think it's because my pop filter is standing between me and the mouth. So when I try to put my face up next to the microphone like this, then you can't see me. But then if I go like this and it's the webcam, maybe I angle the webcam down or something. I'll try to figure out a thing to make it like that. And I'm sorry if I was blocking the screen at any point. I still have a lot to learn as being a streamer, but I'm very happy that you guys decided to tune in today. I had a lot of fun. And I can't wait to see you tomorrow. I think we might be playing a little Pizza Tower, or we're playing Celeste, or I'll be playing some Hat in Time, mayhaps. But I'll see what I feel like doing. But maybe I make a Twitter poll. But just let me know what you think, everybody. And thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. And as always, arrivederci!